Hello, I'm Dr. Jim Anderson. If your emails aren't getting people to take action or making them respond to you quickly, then there has to be a reason. The secret to creating an email that gets people to do what you want them to do doesn't rest on the words that you write. Rather, it's how the email that you write fits into the whole email ecosystem. As we start to look for ways to make your emails become more effective, perhaps we should take a step backwards and make sure that we have a good understanding of just what this email ecosystem is. Emails don't exist in the wild by themselves. Rather, they're part of what we call the email ecosystem. Simply put, what this means is that the email that you write and send to others exists in a world with a lot of other emails and distractions for which it has to compete for attention from the people that you're trying to communicate with. This email ecosystem is made up of three parts: the environment, the email, and the pieces. Each part operates both by itself and in conjunction with the other two. As the aspiring writer of effective emails, you're going to have to become familiar with how the whole thing fits together. Let's start by talking about the email environment. The best way to mentally picture the email ecosystem is as a set of three circles that fit inside of each other. The outermost circle is called the email environment. This is the environment into which you send your emails. It has nothing to do with your actual email and everything to do with who you are and how the day is going for the person who's going to be receiving your email. The email environment consists of the world that the people that you are sending to live in. You're sending your email to a person or persons who's either having a good day or a bad day. If you've talked with them in person or sent them emails before, then they'll already have an opinion of you that they'll transfer to your email once it arrives. Long before they open your email, they'll already have an opinion of you and the email that you've sent to them. What this means for you is that your email is either going to be able to build on the reputation that you already have. Think about when you get an email from your best friend, or else it's going to have to overcome a reputation. Just imagine if you got an email from the tax agency. Let's talk about the email. The second part of the email ecosystem is the email that you've written. However, it has nothing to do with the content of that email and everything to do with the outside of that email. One way to think about this part of the email ecosystem is to picture a circle that fits inside of a larger circle that makes up the total email environment. When that email that you've written shows up in somebody else's email inbox, they instantly form an opinion about it even before reading it. We'll be talking about this more in depth later on, but people will use the information available to them in order to determine what they want to do with your email. This will include who sent the email to them, you, what the subject line tells them, and finally, just how long your email is. Now let's talk about the pieces. The final part of the email ecosystem fits inside of the email circle, and it's called the pieces. This is where we get down to the nitty-gritty of your actual email. Your email was made up of three pieces: the subject line, the body, and the closing. Each of these pieces leads up to the next, and if you do it right, they'll all work together to get your message across to the receiver of your email. There you have it. Each one of your emails exists in an email ecosystem in which it has to compete for the attention of the person that you've sent it to. Remember, they've got a lot of other distractions. This email ecosystem is made up of three parts: the environment, the email, and the pieces. Each part operates both by itself and in conjunction with the other two. In order to start writing effective emails, you're going to have to learn how to make this email ecosystem work for you and not against you.